Yeah, we will actually probably just be going single 1v1 stream the rest of the way. A quick look at the bracket. We might even actually drop to just CT1 after this, because there's only going to be 3 matches left, and we have almost 4 hours of time remaining.
Really?
Yes, which means after this is done, if Vince is okay with it, we can just casual, or we can go get some. I'll go get some food or something.
I'm down for either.
Can you just stream one game at a time then, so that people don't have to watch both?
After this, we're going to switch to one at a time.
No, we want everybody to watch everything. How can we give the impression that this is more Tetris than you can handle if we make it so you can handle the amount of Tetris?
We've already reduced the amount of Tetris that you're going to see, so we're going to slow it down after these 2 matches go. So on CT1, it's Vicious Rhubarb, number 1, top seed, against Ren's, 2nd seed. They're in the winners' semifinals, or actually, technically the winners' finals right now. Oh, somebody's playing a good song on that ITG machine. Over on CT2, Milo is currently testing, but we will run Akuma or Foil Thrice and Maestro for him. Yeah, I got it. Foil Thrice and Maestro. Okay, players that we have queued up, are you guys ready? All right, we got the ready from Rhubarb. Renz is going to finish this one off.
Imagine getting muted because of Dance Dance Revolution in the background.
The song that's being played on the ITG is Flying High. I don't remember the artist, but I just like that song. You probably can't hear it.
Michael Jackson?
Ready? All right, CT1. And the
CT2.
one match we're going to run on CT2, Burb Milo, you guys are good? You don't? Yeah, get your warm-ups in. We're going to come back to you guys. So just go ahead and play. All right, we're going to count you guys down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we're off. Oh yeah, you can see the dance game behind Rhubarb. That's technically an in the groove / that mania machine, but yeah, DDR is good enough. Run's starting off with a 15-piece drop. Doesn't really matter at this point because he's just building. Gonna have to start taking breaks pretty soon, and yeah.
He's a nice person. I just don't understand how he spends all night holding max out club.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Or that how he has patience and play keyboard and
So Foiled Thrice getting a Tetris,
combination.
and Maestro getting a Tetris.
Hey Tetris Ben, where are you from? All right, Ren's in the lead, 67% Tetris rate. Rhubarb 33% Tetris rate.
Nice adjustment from Maestro.
Tetris for Ren's?
Tetris for
Chicago,
Maestro.
oh, Tetris Ben, Chicago suburbs. You could have been
Tetris
here in a couple
and Tetris
hours,
from
man.
Foiled Thrice.
It's not even that far.
It's like 2 hours.
Yeah, we are in Champaign-Urbana.
Yeah, we're in the student union at University of Illinois Champaign-Urbana. Tetris Ben, you probably could have made it if you had spotted it. You could have been here, and we would have been happy to have you. Quick update right now: Renz has a 3 Tetris lead, and Rhubarb, dirty Tetris from Rhubarb knocks that down to a 2.5 Tetris lead. But yeah, Renz, nice efficiency, 230 points per piece at this point. Going to drop down just a little bit right there. Has a column 9 ready to go.
Over on Classic Tetris 2, Foiled Thrice is stacked up very nicely, is ahead about a Tetris and a half. Maestro in a little bit of a dig will be able to bring this down and start stacking for Tetrises now.
That is well until those last 2 pieces. That was a pretty good word for Urban Milo already.
Herb and Milo are ready,
Urban
so
Milo
let's
are ready. So
go
if you
ahead
want to
and get
add
them up.
them in, go ahead.
Oh, I have them swapped. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, over while Colin is fixing that up right now. Renz has his right wall blocked off. He's opting to go for it. Okay, no, that's going to work. He'll just take the separate.
Okay. We have readies from both players, so let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1.
But in the next 10 to 15 minutes,
He's not in our division.
So the roller, versus the DAS Tap Hybrid.
We're pushing close. We're seriously really, really far in the bracket. Yeah, like we're actually.
So Milo does take the first Tetris. Burb Wizard is in a little bit of a gig, looking for the right pieces to solve this. Does get them, and now has a nice looking stack again.
I just had to have a quick conversation with the guy in charge of all the tournaments. They're getting ready to do the traditional photo. It's generally the dance game people that don't worry about that. So, however, on this side, Renz has a 30,000 point lead. He's actually got the pace lead, a bigger pace lead than what it looks like. He's up by 2.14 Tetrises in pace.
And over on Classic Tetris 2, Foiled Thrice now ahead by 4 Tetrises. Does put a weird L placement. He's going to have to clean that up, and now is getting a little high. Digging, trying to get the right. Does hang the long bar, will die at 311,000. So Maestro in a chase down situation, a tough one, but doable. Your score that you're chasing down is 312.
Chicago area code.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's one of the Chicago area codes. Funny enough.
So Tetris Ben, that one's for you.
Implode with the OMG from immediate area. All right, Ren's still in the lead, 67% Tetris rate. Ahead by about 2, pace-wise by 1.5 Tetrises right now.
So
Rhugarb's board has gotten pretty good here, and he's going to be looking for that long bar to show up right now.
So Burb Wizard, aside from a pretty slow start, has taken a 2.5 Tetris lead over Milo. Milo is digging here. Burb Wizard slaps down a Tetris and does move up to 167,000 points. Maestro just trying to get the right pieces, opens up the well, does knock down the Tetris to bring this down to a 2 Tetris in change game. Very, very exciting to try to watch this chase down.
Ren's still with the 1.5 Tetris, now 1.25 Tetris lead. He's got the Tetris rate lead by 66 to 59%, so it is narrowing up a little bit. Rhubarb has pulled things back just slightly. Ren's working left well. Yep, there we go. Another long bar is going to help Ren's out real nicely to get that knocked down.
And good.
There we go. Ooh, nice Tetris from Rhubarb to get take the actual score lead.
Good pieces. Good adjustment by Maestro to open up the well for that Tetris. Gets the score. Just needs 1.5 Tetrises to win this out. Stacking very cleanly.
Renz gets that nice Z piece to clean up the right side. Unfortunately,
Was that an adjustment or a misshift? Either way, it worked. Does get a Tetris, and now just needs a couple of lines. Gonna go aggressive, doing it.
Response just a little bit later than
There it is. This Tetris will take the game. So GG's Maestro. Great chase down. Let's give him the heart. Oops, that's 2 hearts. We need just one.
Yeah, just one.
The insta-win.
Just one.
How about that? So this is going to be match point. Again, best of 3 for the loser's bracket.
All right, Rhubarb is into 19. He's over 500K going into 20. Renz transitions right in the 500K range again.
I've got readies from the 2 players over here, so Foiled Thrice and Maestro. Let's cut you down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And as I count them down, looks like Burb Wizard is going to top out at 253,000. So Milo, chase down situation. Your score is 254. Your target 2.
All right. Rhubarb has taken the lead. He is up in real-time score by about a half a Tetris. He is behind in pace because of Foiled Thrice. Renz still has not gotten into 21 at this point. There we go.
And Milo will get a
Now we're in
Tetris
21.
and scratch
Rhubarb into 22.
the head.
So Rhubarb is holding
Like
up
he
ahead
scratched his
by
head.
close to
Nice Akibar to get Tetris ready. Just waiting on the long bar. Where is the long bar? There's the long bar. Gets the long bar, gets the Tetris, and will take game number 1. GG's to both players.
It would be kind of crazy if Burb got knocked out.
Hey, Dog playing Tetris, welcome in.
Okay, we've got readies from. Nope, we have a rocket. Okay,
We
the
have a
rocket
rocket
is lasting
tree. Now
up,
we
and
got
now
the
we have a ready. So let's count them down in 3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
I
Dog,
love-
after these matches finish, we will be moving to just Classic Tetris 1 from there. Yeah, it's 1v1 matches after this group. We are actually near the end of the bracket, and we have about 3.5 hours to use.
So Milo getting some really good pieces to clear out the little bit of a troubled start. Does get Tetris ready and will knock down a Tetris. Meanwhile, Bird Wizard also had a Tetris, so separated just by a couple of points here.
Renz uses a long bar flat to nail down a Tetris readiness, excuse me, on that one.
Foil Thrice does get Tetris ready.
Yeah, Renz is on max out pace. Nestor's Champs should. Nestor's Champs will actually count past. Yeah. Yeah. If we are on regular cards right now, Nestor's Champs will go past max out here. We are very close to double max, getting the max out on both sides here. Oh no, Rhubarb side got a little bit. Nice talk on that. Oh.
Bird Wizard knocks down a Tetris, takes the lead back from Milo. But Milo will answer back with a Tetris
Gonna
and
keep
takes the
going.
lead.
Runs nice and clean on 27, Rhubarb into 28. We're going to be the traditional kill screen, but we got Tapper and Roller, so I think both of them can play into that. Renz into 28. Renz at 930. Come on, give him a long bar. Okay, 25. We got kill screen play. Rhubarb's going to let go at 875. Renz. Keep going, Renz. Keep going, Renz.
Yeah.
Takes a triple.
Taking the triple. Oh, long bar shift. 970. He's going to be able to go. Okay, we're into the kill screen, and Renz is just going to let it go.
Renz will
GG's,
take
guys. Renz takes game one. He was so zoned in, he didn't even realize it. Yeah, you ended up winning by just under 100,000 points.
Wizard trying to get the board, get some favorable pieces, sets up. Okay, takes the bird.
Yeah, I
Probably a
know,
good
it really
idea.
does. Unless you're looking at Nestor's Champs
Down by
like
a
we
couple
are,
of lines, just keeping
it's
it
a little
safe.
hard to tell sometimes. So, are you guys good to go, or do you want to take a breather? All right, Rhubarb's ready to go. Renz is going to throw a name into the
Tetris for Milo.
I'll just go in smooth motion.
So now Milo getting up a little bit high for a DAS player.
All right, both players on CT1 are ready. We're going to let this one rip in
Seen some
three.
crazy
In
digs.
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Yes, we have seen some crazy digs from Milo before. Let's see if they have another one in them. Oh no, that missed shift. Okay, long bar flat.
I'm just going to be looking for a square here to tuck. Gets the square, tucks it.
Milo
Probably
just
gonna take
digging.
Bird.
Bird Wizard looking nice and clean. Up at the top, Maestro is a little dirty trying to dig his way out. Foiled Thrice, nice and clean.
Van Dweller with the promotion for Renz. Vandy, how are you? Both players on CT1 looking pretty solid right now. I mean, well, Renz's board is getting a little bit high. I mean, he's a roller. Who cares? He can just go and knock everything
Good
all the way over
survival
the
by
side.
Milo.
Like that. Renz has the score and piece lead. Currently, he's ahead in score by just under a Tetris.
It's the safety
He's gonna be
burn.
triple, but he has pace by a little more than a Tetris. Well, a
Bird
little more than
Wizard
a
takes
Tetris.
Tetris.
Oh, just gone up a little bit. Here we go. Let's see how Renz
This
can
is
handle
going
the
to
center
be
ball. Oh, was
the
that
difference.
early?
If Bird Wizard has
That
a
was
chance to
early.
take a lead here, this is where he is going to need to do it.
Comms is Yeehaw McKick-Ass in Secret TM,
Also known as Colin.
also known as Colin. You can just call him Colin.
It's much easier to say.
Yeah, it's significantly easier to say. Yeah, it's hard, and I agree with you, Cobalt. It is hard to choose who to root for here, because Rhubarb was just on a tear during qualifiers, and Renz just kind of came alive.
And Milo is going to top out at 225,000. So Bird Wizard is going to take game number 2 and force a decider. So staying alive.
All right.
All right, Ren's board not in the best shape right now. Oh, he could have gone for a long bar burn, and Rhubarb tops out. Ren's tops out. Oh my God. Suffer games
Wow.
on both sides.
What
So
a
yeah,
terrible-
Rhubarb ended up taking game 2.
So up at the top, Foiled Thrice and Maestro running away with this. Level 20 speeds.
I got to do it. The
I got it.
no for the CT1 players.
All right.
All right, we're ready on
Get ready.
we're ready on CT1 as well.
So let's count them
Down,
down.
down in 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Tetris.
this is game and match point for the bottom here.
And we
Foil
are tied
Thrice and
1 to
Maestro.
1 on the CT1 right now.
Maestro and Foil Thrice both playing very well. Such good stacking. Oh, misplace of that T. Does get the long bar. I'm
Maestro
going,
not happy.
That's gonna be tough.
We have a dead. Well, we had it. Oh no! Now we're back to a dead tie over on CT1. It's early game, so yeah, we're good.
I know.
I don't think this is. I don't think this is. I think it's just easier on him. I asked him about it earlier. He told me,
Both players actually got so lucky on this one. Rhubarb gonna grab a Tetris. He solidifies his lead a little bit further ahead by 23,000.
tops the
That. Oh man, Ren's board.
not hard to bet to top it, basically.
Okay, let's see how Ren's gonna handle this. His T's gonna nail things out. Oh, does get that all over the right. Oh no, Ren's.
Foil Thrice is just on a tear, has a 10 Tetris lead over Maestro at level 24. There's
Ren's tops out at 50,000.
oh no.
Ren's tops out early, just gets into a situation where you can't ass. Yeehaw, make kick ass. Yes, and you nailed that out. Exactly, Burrito Dad. So, Rhubarb takes game 2.
He's giving you a stare.
You guys ready? All right. Both players over on CT1 are ready. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
All right, Milo is set up dirty. Will get the long bar, gets the dirty Tetris, and says nice.
And let's go.
We got
Milo
Boom,
nice and
Chris
clean.
Tang in here. Boom, Tetris for Renz. There you go, Chris.
Oh my god, my max.
All right. Milo gets the square, opens up the well, now just waiting on the long bar. Burp Wizard had to do
Yes.
this up in the late bird.
Oh yeah, we got to pay attention. Pay attention on CT2. Pay attention on CT2. Foil Thrice is on really good pace here. Just be quiet about it.
There's his max.
So this is, he said,
What's
830.
PB again?
His PB is 838,700.
Just type it in chat, I guess.
Okay, no, he's not gonna get it. Okay, GG though. GG.
What was the score?
so this is what it says.
Oh, it. Well, we got the. It choked out before you got to the max.
Try resetting it.
Give it a refresh. See what it says.
What button do I click?
Refresh.
Oh, thank you. 0.
Yeah, it's post game, so we don't have the calculation on that. We don't have the calculation on it. Nestor Stamps ended up choking out briefly beforehand. That has happened a few
Someone's
times.
gonna have to calculate the VOD.
So we'll have to get somebody to calculate on the pod, but he did get the max.
So
I'm gonna give a refresh over on this
Foil
side.
Thrice will take that game, so I will give him a heart. Down at the bottom, Milo and Burp Wizard battling it out, trying to see who stays alive in the tournament and who goes to bed. Both players with very clean stacks. Milo with the Tetris. So looking at the score differential, you're looking about 2.5 Tetrises behind for Milo.
Alright, and we are incredibly tight over here on CT1. Dead even tie right
Are we
now.
ready on CT2?
Literally dead even tie. Both
Okay,
players
we're
Tetris ready, just waiting on long bars.
So let's count them down in 3,
Rhubarb gets the first
2,
one, grabs the Tetris, goes
1.
ahead by exactly one
Tetris.
Tetris. And Renz is starting to get a little bit droughted here. He's going to have to take 2 burns. There's the long bar. Gets another long bar immediately
Tetris for
afterwards
Milo.
to crack back with 2 Tetrises. Rhubarb snaps back with a Tetris of his own immediately. Right away, I mean, they're just raining down.
Good stacking and good patience for Milo. Gets another long bar and another Tetris.
Rhubarb's board holding up nicely. Brent's board not in the best shape. All right, Rhubarb takes a few burns, grabs the Tetris, gets back ahead by less than the Tetris.
Burp Wizard was in a little bit of a drought. Not a good time when you have a long bar dependency on the board. Does get 2. Unfortunately, not able to use either of them to score a Tetris. Does get the 3rd, gets the Tetris, and now is a 2 Tetris lead.
Rhubarb has managed to pull ahead on the score right now. He's 2.5 Tetris ahead. Renz appeared to have had a slight controller issue right there. He was looking down at his controller briefly.
So Burp Wizard is ahead by 1.5 Tetrises, a little bit more than that, but is ahead in lines. And I've always wanted to say this, but the lead is not as big as it appears.
That's what she said. Had to. Sorry, I had to.
Yes, she has.
You know it was coming.
To which I would love to thank my wife for letting me come to this event, and for all of my other shortcomings.
All right, Ren's going to take a Tetris, get himself down to about a third Tetris is behind.
Yes, that's exactly what I was
That
going
was
for.
the
Tetris.
Tetris bend. That was intentional.
So Tetris for foiled thrice. I'm going to do a refresh here because Maestro's game is not capturing. Okay, there we go. Much better. Showed him ahead by 11 Tetrises. So the real score for foiled thrice: 167,000 at 37 lines. Maestro at 152,000 at 39 lines. Milo does transition over on the bottom. Transition to level 19. Nice clean board. Gets a long bar. Takes a triple. Bird Wizard on level 20 gets the long bar, gets a Tetris, now takes almost a 4 Tetris lead.
Rhubarb looking real good right now. Has a 60% Tetris rate. Is ahead by 4.28 Tetrises in the real-time score, 3.28 or now 3.43 in the ace stat. And has a perfect place for that long bar.